In this video, let's begin to talk more about being able to provide visualizations for purposes of analysis. So here we have the ability to select as many or as few clauses as we wish. Why would we select these clauses? Well, we want to analyze them. These clauses have already been extracted via a first pass within the DocuSign CLM. So AI, if you will, or a large language model, has identified that these clauses exist in an agreement. In this table here, we have our prompts, which a human has constructed. And in here, the human is asking for an analysis of the selected clauses as it pertains to the categories of risk, compliance, and cost, and what that impact to the business may be. The prompt further breaks out some percentage categories here, or number ranges, if you will, that will then say, please rate after the analysis what should be happening, what we should be thinking about. So here we're going to target the ChatGPT 3.5 Turbo large language model. We're going to get a confirmation that says you are seeking to look at these clauses. We're not involving any clause library references here, and the reason is quite simply the prompt did not take that into account. Now we can modify the prompt. We can create another prompt that would allow us to say, hey, I'm going to pick some clauses over here, and now based on the verbiage or however the prompt was constructed, then we can basically say, okay, this is our analysis. And now we have the prompt that is chosen. So we're going to send this off to the ChatGPT 3.5 large language model, and it's going to use the prompt and the clauses to return a result. And as you can see here, it has performed an analysis. Now again, this is probabilistic. This is not empirical. And a large language model, artificial intelligence, is an assistant. It's not a replacement for a human. But what we can see that's happened is those 5 clauses were submitted. An analysis based on the large language model's probabilistic approach has returned some feedback. It provided a rating based on the analysis, and we also see now the graphical representation. So here we can see of a potential 100% impact to the business, these 5 clauses have a potential 66%, and of that 66%, okay, assignable is an 18% impact. Our lowest is termination convenience. Now, whether or not the large language model got it perfect, it's helpful to draw the human's eyes towards these discrete components. It's helpful that the human now can do further research, can look at it more closely, and agree or disagree with what the analysis is. So here again, the ability to, within the DocuSign CLM, take extracted clauses, send that information with a prompt to another large language model, provide the results based on what the prompt is asking for. And that's the power here. It's the power of the prompt. The prompt can control the analysis and what the large language model with probability tries to return. And then we have this visualizer here to give a bird's eye view, if you will, of the impact. Thanks.